All right, everyone, we're joined by Zach Fleer from 270 Hoops. Zach, there are plenty of talented players in Central Ohio, talented enough to go play at college, in college, but the pandemic has really changed recruiting all across the board. What have you seen this year?
This has been the most unique year I've ever seen in terms of recruiting. Just starting off, the NCAA has allowed every single current college athlete another year of eligibility due to COVID-19. And with that, you're seeing a lot of schools unsure of how many scholarships they have remaining. Coming into next year, they don't know who's coming back. And then there's also a new transfer rule, which is allowing college transfers to have basically a free transfer. They go to another school, they can play immediately. That's leading to colleges really, making priority guys that aren't necessarily high school players, but the college transfers, and really shutting off kind of high school recruitment right now. So you're still seeing it, but high school seniors are not as much of a priority right now for a lot of schools due to the extra year of eligibility because of COVID-19 and then the transfer rule as well. So it's a unique year, unlike anything I've really ever seen in my career covering recruiting.
Specifically in the City League, we've seen the players, they've only been playing for this past week, so they don't have much tape. What do you do if you're a player in the City League and you haven't had much of a chance to show what you can do?
I think for those guys that already have college recruiting activity going on, whether that's Division II scholarships, Division III interest, I think you should really take a look, value the schools that are making you a priority, because if a college program is prioritizing you right now, that shows that they really want you. So I think that's the first thing. There's a lot of kids that have Division III schools recruiting them, and that's not a bad thing at all. I think a lot of kids, a lot of parents, they see Division III and there's no athletic scholarships. There's still a lot of academic scholarships, and especially for Columbus City School students, you can go to a program like Otterbein, you can go to a program like Mount Vernon Nazarene. They have special scholarship programs that are available, academic scholarships, so you can get up to a full ride. So there's plenty of options out there, and I think if you're a kid that you want to get a scholarship, this could be the year where you really consider prep school to get that extra year of eligibility before you go to college. But still, with COVID-19, we have no idea. So by this time next year, we could still have the same type of situation for the class of 2022. In a pandemic, right now, you need to take what you have, and you're going to really be thankful for the colleges that are recruiting you. And that'll be my message to the kids now is, be thankful for the schools that are recruiting you. If you don't have schools recruiting you, just come out, play hard, and see what you can get with the limited amount of games that you have.
Outside of playing on the court and showing what you can do, what can you do as a high school player, as a recruit, to try to go somewhere, to be more appealing to a school that might be looking for someone like you?
I think for kids, a lot of kids, they think it's just points. They think it's points per game. If I go out and put 25 points per game on the board, I'm going to be a priority recruit. The thing is, when it comes to recruiting, I've never had a college coach ask me, hey, how many points does that kid average? They ask me things like, is he a good teammate? How does he play defense? Who can he defend? Does he rebound? How does he respond to adversity? Is he a good student? These are the questions that college coaches are asking. I think that's really important for kids to understand that. First, academics. If you have good grades, you can be recruited by just about anyone. Your chances of being recruited really go down if you have a lower GPA, your ACT score is lower. So I think if you're a kid, you want to be recruited, first thing, school, academics. You're a student athlete for a reason. The higher your GPA, the more schools that can recruit you. But two, it's being a good teammate. It's boxing out. It's making the extra pass. It's coming out, playing defense, communicating, encouraging your teammates, not demeaning them. Those are the things that college coaches really look for, because for most kids, when you go to college, you're not going to be required as a freshman to put the ball in the basket. They're not going to need you to be the leading scorer. You're going to have to do things like play defense and rebound to get on the court early. So that would be a message to kids is, impact the game at every single level, and you're going to see your recruitment go up if you do that.
Hopefully they're taking notes, because that's some really good advice. Zach, appreciate your time as always.
Yep. Thanks, Justin.